Talk about bikes that are too slow. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can freaking walk faster. Come on, baby. Come on! Go! Go! Jesus!
This is a Honda Motocompo. It is one of my favorite two-wheel vehicles of all time. Today I'm going to show you why this little scooter is so cool. And if you're a motorcyclist, maybe you should consider getting a cute little scooter like this. I'm going to tell you all about the history of the Motocompo, what makes this thing so unique. I'm going to go take it out on the road and see what it's like to ride around, because I've never ridden one of these little things before and I absolutely love them. So stick around with me, let's learn more about the adorable little Motocompo. So the Honda Motocompo was actually never sold as its own standalone unit. What this thing was a foldable scooter. Yes, this thing folds, and I'm gonna show you guys that later in the video. Foldable scooter that was meant to go in the back of a Honda City in the early 1980s, specifically from 1981 to 1983. The whole idea was that Japanese businessmen would drive their Honda City commuter cars deep into the cities of Tokyo or whatever, park their vehicles, and then pull this thing out and go and ride around and complete their errands and whatever they needed to in the ultra dense traffic of an inner city like Tokyo. Now, the Honda Motocompo actually was not all that successful. It only sold about 50-something thousand units in those 2 years that it was in production, way below the sales goals that Honda had back in the day. And again, all of those sales were city cars that had these as an accessory. So these are now being imported into the US as their own standalone thing. In fact, the gentleman that let me borrow this for today's video, his name is Ty, he just finished importing the car that goes along with the Motocompo. So that's pretty cool. So at the beating heart of this little scooter is a 49cc two-stroke single-cylinder air-cooled motor making 2 horsepower and half a foot-pound of torque. It is not very fast. As you can tell, it has very tiny little wheels, very petite little frame. In fact, this thing only weighs about 100 pounds or so. So I can actually pick this thing up and move it like it was a guitar amp or something. But I did mention to you guys that this is a foldable scooter, so let me show you how this thing collapses, and then I gotta go take it out for a spin. All right, to fold the Motocompo, it's pretty cool. You just move the mirror down over here. You remove this plastic bit right here. This entire seat over here actually just goes down just like that. And then check this out. You unscrew the top of the forks over here. I know it's very odd. And this whole assembly just falls right into place inside of this little compartment right here. It is so cool how it can do this so easily. Do this to the other side as well. That folds away. You then unfurl this plastic piece, align the front tabs right in there, lock it in place, and you're done. Once the Motocompo is folded, it is super easy to maneuver. It only weighs about 100 pounds, so you can just pick it up and move it around. It's got a little center stand on it. You fold out the foot pegs whenever you're ready to ride as well, and it's a kick start, so it couldn't be any more simple. So, all that being said, let's go take it outside, unfurl it, and go take it for a little spin.
All right, folks, the adorable little Motocompo. Let's even get started, shall we? Key on, choke on. Got our little kickstart right there. There we go. Fully automatic transmission. Ah, one of my favorite things about this, if you guys can hear it, when you hit the blinkers, it actually makes a little blinker sound. Now, handling wise, it's a little dicey. It's on really tiny little wheels and tires, and it's definitely just like a mob around town kind of bike. Showing here that the maximum you could do is maybe like 30 or 40 kph. Ty said he's never taken it on the public road. Well, guess what? I'm pretty dumb. I'll do it. I gotta wait for a spot in traffic though, otherwise I'm gonna get obliterated on this little thing. Oh my god, go! Go, little Motocompo, Jesus Christ! It's about as fast as it'll go. I can definitely go faster on a pedal bike. I'll tell you that right now. I'm full pinned. I'm full pin doing about 30. You know, we talk about bikes that are too slow. Oh my God. We talk about bikes that are too slow for the American market. This is what I think people think of when they're like, oh, I'm gonna get a 400 and it's gonna do this. No, guys, this is what this does. Like, I'm genuinely gonna get run off the road if I'm on this thing. This is straight up like urban environments only. I feel like I should be on the sidewalk with this thing. This would be a super fun neighborhood bike though. Like around where I live, we have a ton of like neighborhood trails and all that. This would be super fun. My wife is absolutely enamored with this thing. She wants me to get one so bad, and I have to tell her, I'm like, well, they're like $5 or $6 grand for an overgrown like Japanese toy. It's so cute though, man. It's just enjoying two wheels, man. Nobody gets mad at you when you're on one of these. That's the cool thing. I feel like I'm just absolutely vibing and thriving. Uh-oh. Going off-road here. I got a bike lane over there, right? Yeah, all right, we should be good. Off-roading the Motocompo a little bit. But yeah, if I can only go 30 miles an hour, police officers pass by. If I can only go 30 miles an hour, then, you know, this is the best I can do. I'll just stick here in the bike lane. And I would just vibe and thrive over here, man. Turn on my blinker. A little signal. Whoa. Whoa. Come on, little puppy. This is fantastic. I love this thing. Holy crap, we're picking up some steam now. 40 kph. I 100% can ride a pedal bike faster than this. But yeah, as like a dense inner city grocery getter type of experience, yeah, this is pretty cool. Nothing by way of suspension. I will say though, the tires have a nice beefy sidewall. So, you know, if you... Oh, sorry, they turn left. Never mind. I'm trying to let people pass me. So if you need to roll over some bumps on the Motocompo, this thing can do it with the tires, honestly. It's really not that bad. But it makes a Grom look like a rocket ship, though. To all you out there who are close to losing your license, or you have lost your license, this is all you can do. 49cc, liquor cycle, this is it. This is the peak of performance that you can get on these things. I feel like I could just jump off and crash and I probably would be fine. I'd probably get a couple scrapes like I would when I was a kid just riding a bicycle. This is so fun. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I understand. You gotta pass me. Wow, it's so vibrational. My taint is getting a massage I did not ask for. I do wonder though, what kind of fuel economy you could get on this little bad boy. I bet it'd be pretty good. I bet you could get at least 30 or 40 miles of range out of this thing. Oh my God, if you start bucking back and forth, side to side, I hope there's a bike lane up here, otherwise I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. Okay, back brake seems to work better than front brake. Oh, no bike lane here. I'm just gonna, well, there's at least there's a lane for the, wow, dude, doesn't move. Give him the power band, 2-stroke, baby. Yes. Look at this. God, I love these things. Nothing makes you appreciate any motorcycle like riding a baby bike and just doing baby bike things. God, I love the Motocompo. Everybody else loves it too. Oh, look at that, I'm speeding. Just kidding, this is kph and that's miles. I shouldn't be on the road. Whoa! Speed racer in the Kia over there. See you in the Kia, bro. This is a thrill that you can't really quite explain, especially riding here in Texas. You're like, who's gonna ass pack me? Who's gonna just run up on me and obliterate me on my sweet little Honda Motocompo? My adorable little Motocompo, man. I just love all these cops passing by. You're never gonna get pulled over on this thing, which is kind of nice. Oh, I will say, sustained speeds. You do start to sense that vibration, and it does hurt. I don't think this is much faster than one of those newfangled electric scooters that they're dropping off on all of the intersections of all the cities out there. This is about the same speed, I would say. Maybe those are faster, honestly. Some of those electric scooters get up to like 50 miles an hour. Performance, speed, pedigree. Honda, powered by dreams. Oh my god, I can freaking walk faster. Come on, baby. Is the choke? What's going on? I don't know. Nothing does anything. Alright, we're back in action, baby. I'll tell you what, it's a two-stroke, but it ain't like a 300 TPI from KTM, that bottom end grunt. Nah, dude, this thing all top end, baby. All two-stroke top end power. It's about all you can ask for it. I gotta stick in the bike lane, brother. Otherwise, I'm gonna get destroyed. I'm loving life, though. Honest to God, I really am. This is so great. I've wanted to ride one of these for so long. It's every bit as dumb as I thought it would be. And I am thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Oh God, big bump. Ugh! Jesus Christ. It felt like it was just gonna just split in half. Okay. Alright, bike lane ends. I'm here now. You know, this is where my, oh my God! This is where my experience as a road cyclist is coming in handy. Situational awareness, knowing that you don't have the power to pass anywhere, trying to be diligent. Now I gotta make it across 4 lanes of traffic. This is gonna be great. How the hell am I gonna do that? Well, where there's a will, there's a Motocompo, folks. Let's get it up the hill, because I don't think it'll... Ooh, it's not gonna make it up the hill. Okay, thank you for the super late signal. Come on, little Motocompo, come on! Come on! Go! Go! Jesus! Okay, there we go. I don't know why it took freaking like 19 seconds for me to get going anywhere. Something tells me the carbs need to be cleaned or something. Alright, we're back where the Motocompo is meant to be. Just like slow speeds, neighborhood areas. They should make like a 150cc version of this. Look at me. I'm already like, can I get more power? So one thing I wanted to test. Hold on a sec. Make sure nobody's behind me. Okay. Because I was doing this in the shop earlier. Alright, check this out. You can just hang out here, hit that back brake. Motocompo wheelie, baby. Jigsaw bro, eat your heart out, bro. Oh, don't go there. huge wire just sticking out. And you guys are just hanging out with me now. There's nothing you can do. You cannot escape this video. You are here with me on the Motocompo. As I live out a dream, you are hanging out with me while I do it. Okay, I am just enamored with this Honda Motocompo. The problem, though, is I'm very limited to where I can go here in America. So, if you want one of these, think about where you're going to ride it, you know? Are you going to be able to go to a city and bop around on it? Or are you going to have to go and take it in the back of your truck and then just to go and ride your little Motocompo? It feels like I'm on one bouncy spring in the middle. That's my suspension. It feels like there's one spring right in the middle that just bounces, and that's about it. My fuel gauge is just bouncing all over the place. I have no idea what kind of mileage I have left or what kind of juice I got left in the tank, so to speak. One thing I wanted to try before I let you guys go, because I know you don't want to spend all day with me on the Honda Motocompo, even though I could be on this bike for the next 5 hours and be completely happy. However, I'm going to take a left up here. There's a big hill. I want to see if the Motocompo can go up the hill. I don't think it can. I think I have to double back, turn tail, and run. Let's see. Look at this hill over here, folks. Look at this thing. Look at that hill. Kate Bush, eat your heart out. Be running up that road. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm going to die. Dude, go! Look at this. Look at this. Why do you take so damn long to get going? Fred Flintstoning my way up the hill. Nothing. Nothing. Is it the choke? That did absolutely nothing. It doesn't I don't think it has the torque to make it up this hill. So we gotta turn. Use gravity. Try not to die. I can't go up the hill. Well, Kate Bush beat us today, boys. We did not run up the hill. That's kind of sad, honestly. Well, okay, so urban environments, no steep inclines unless you get like a frickin' hot cam and jet this thing, you know? Maybe get yourself a 6 horsepower Motocompo. Just sit there at lights like. But otherwise, you're kind of stuck. Flat surfaces, slow speeds, cruising with the compo, baby, cruising. You also don't want to do any sudden movement, any fast twitches. It is a ton of fun though. Bank a sick little U-turn. Oh, money. Adorable. So much fun. The tiniest, foldiest scooter. The smallest little toy. The puppy. The Motocompo. Alright, let's get this thing turned off. Let's fold it up and stuff. I should ride it right in. Alright, Honda Motocompo. Absolutely YAM approved. This thing is freaking sweet. And I really want one now. I think it's so much fun. Yeah, super excited about this thing. Wish it was mine. Thanks again to Ty for letting me borrow it for the day. This was a ton of fun. Let me put it back up on its center stand. Look at it. I mean, it's adorable. I love you, little Motocompo. Little puppy. So cute. Catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
Oh, I love being here inside of the warm embryonic fluid of Valentino Rossi. Me and him just sharing foods together. Maybe he's gonna eat some pizza or some pasta here in the hills of Tavullia. But you know where else it's nice and warm and cozy is this next episode of Yammy Noob you can click on right over here. I'd love for you to watch it. But anyways, I'm gonna stay here hanging out. Me and him might go onto the track later, but I'll catch you guys later.